Congratulations, you guys. This is a lot of fun. And first of all, I'm wondering, you know, to do a film like this, I would think that you'd have to be pet people.
I don't know if
Or just looking for a mortgage payment.
Yeah, that too.
I
think it helps if you have an affinity for the characters that you're playing. So yeah, I think, I mean, are there people that really just don't like pets or animals?
Unfortunately, there are.
Can't be around them.
Well, do you guys have any pets? Like you have kids and, you know,
Yeah.
so you have the whole shebang at home?
Yeah.
Like with
I have 2 kids and we have a golden retriever. Yeah,
okay. So
pet people.
So did you spy on your dog in any way to see what he was doing behind your back so that you could get into this character?
No, not really. No, I should have, perhaps. I might have gained some intelligence, but no, I mean, you know, it's a kid's movie. We had the script, and I grew up with many, many different animals, so I've learned about the personalities of each species and over time. But yeah, the script was sort of the guide on this one. But, I didn't really think my dog was going on covert ops when I wasn't around. But I don't want to stick a pin in everybody's, you know, balloon. That's a new one.
There you go.
Help me out.
I'm sorry. No, I just think that we also, you know, because we're not physicalizing these characters, you know, it's not us playing these characters. You can't really, you don't want to play a cat. You don't want to everything have a purr into it or anything, because that's not what this is about. It's about them really sounding like a human, and that's what the appeal is that these animals sound just like us and behave and think just like us.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's fantasy and what makes kids want to see these movies over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Now, for you, okay, the last voiceover we heard you do, you were a chipmunk.
Yes.
So you get to do this voiceover process, but for that one, I would think it was a completely different process than this.
Completely different. I mean, you have to talk much higher and much more slowly than you do normally, and it's completely exaggerated because when it speeds up, it becomes really flat unless you exaggerate everything. So it's a whole other ballgame, and how to get personality and sass while you're going slowly and higher and exaggerated is a very bizarre process, and that took a lot more sessions than this took to get right, because it was 5 lines took like 6-7 hours. So it's kind of crazy.
Now we're doing
this is much easier gig.
You just get to be yourself.
Yeah. Doing a voiceover process, I would wonder, or I think it might be a little bit more freeing, or I don't know, do you guys enjoy that because you're in a booth? You don't have to worry about, well, I don't have to do my hair, my makeup, the whole thing. What's it like for you? Do you enjoy that?
It's nice. It's great to, you know, you really do get to go in and play. I mean, you don't have to worry about hitting your mark. You don't have to worry about being in your light, you know, memorizing your lines even. You're never there with the other actors, which I found strange actually, you know. But you go line by line, and each time you deliver the line, you go back and do it again, do it differently, you know, bigger, smaller, louder, quieter, you know. And so it's a real, it's tough to get into any sort of rhythm, but it's fun in a sense that you could just go in and play, you know. And you have all the time in the world to, you know, you're not wasting film or, you know, waiting for lighting setups, things like that. You just go in and you know, and play. It's fun.
Is it more difficult not having someone opposite you to work
Yeah, I mean,
off
you can't get a rhythm. I mean, I was really curious as to how, you know, with any of these things that you do, how it's going to end up, because, you know, conversations are conversations, and everything is, you know, reaction, and so I didn't know how it was gonna all sound, but he was able to direct us in a way that when they put it all together, it really did sound like we were all in the same room. So it's a little tricky. You want to make sure you're doing the right thing, because I never heard what James was doing until the last session, when we were doing more of like a looping kind of thing, where we were doing all the grunts and all the efforts, as they call them, in the VO world. In the VO world.
Now, I sense that there could be, you know, a romance between Catherine and Diggs. You never know. But do you think
I don't think there could be. Technically?
Well, technically no, but you know,
no,
there's a lot of mixed marriages out there and things. You just never know, right?
Yeah,
that's the same species. Same species. It's kind of okay.
Weirder things have happened.
We're talking about 2 different situations.
Hey, maybe that doesn't have to be a part of it.
I don't want to give anybody any kind of ideas trying to mate their cats and their dogs. I think we're going to leave it at that. Yeah, okay. I think that they're going to cuddle, like my cat and dog cuddle.
Okay.
She cleans my cat cleans my dog. You know, and loves on her.
Well, I was going to say then, do you think cats and dogs can really get along?
Absolutely. Oh my God, my 2 sleep on top of me every night, together. are totally in love with each other. Cat and a dog.
Now, I know that you both can sing. Was there any instinct here that they might have broken into song at some point too?
With covert spy ops?
Yeah.
Not so much.
Would have taken the. No, they gotta remain cool. I think.
Yeah.
That would have been strange if they burst into song.
They're far too cool for that.
Well, because Kitty Galore could totally have broken into song, don't you think?
Well, it's Bette Midler. It's totally believable.
She's in song.
And she's cuckoo. You know, not Bette Midler. Oh my God, the character is cuckoo, so she definitely could have.
Right.
Now, do you think, going back to that, because I know you guys are so talented in terms of your singing and the other things that we don't really get to see you do all that much, but would you consider taking roles on shows like Glee or something like that? Would you?
Funny, we just were asked that
Funnily
question
enough.
a few minutes ago. I'm not familiar with the show, but I don't watch. I know. I'm the anomaly. I don't see TV. I don't see movies that I want to see. I see, Dora the Explorer. Got kids, so they might enjoy Glee, though. I got to check it out.
Yeah, you definitely check it out. Now, coming up next, I know you've got a film coming with Drew Barrymore and Justin Long. How was that?
It was a great fun, that movie. I mean, Drew and Justin are fantastic, so I had a really good time with them. And I have yet to see kind of the final product. I'm very excited to see what happened. No children can see that one. So
do you break into song in that one?
No. But if we were to break into song, no children could hear those songs.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. And for you, James, very excited about Straw Dogs because Rod Lurie is a good friend of ours, and that must have been amazing to be working on that remake.
That was a very wonderful experience, and another one that the kids should not go see. If you've seen the original, you know why. But no, it was great. It was certainly a challenge, and stepping into Dustin Hoffman's shoes, like, all right, let's hope this works. I don't know that this needs to be improved upon, but we'll see if we can do our version of, same movie, but a different version of it. So it was nice to be able to do something like that and then go and do something like this, just to sort of keep it all balanced.
Do your kids get excited when you get to do films that they can actually see, or when they hear your voice coming out of a dog's mouth?
They do, but I don't know. I get more excited about it for them than they do. They're sort of over it now. They're like, oh yeah, there's a poster of you on Hollywood and Highland. Yeah, that's my reality, and I've grown up with that. So I guess I've always wanted them to be a little more excited about it than they ever have been.
It's cool. They think you're cool. They just don't want to admit it.
They don't want to admit it. Right.
Well, congratulations, you guys. This is a lot of fun, and kids will
Thank
absolutely have a blast with it.
I hope
nice
so.
talking to you. Thank you so much.